G'day guys, this is Jackson Millan, the Wealth Mentor, and I'm commonly asked the question, Jackson, how do I get started in the stock market? It seems really risky and I just don't know where to start. In this video, I'm going to give you some simple strategies that can help you get started investing in the stock market and give you peace of mind and certainty around what you're doing. So let's get started. So for most people, we know that to make money, we either invest in property, we invest in shares, or we invest in small business. And our view is that all of our clients should be aiming to invest in all three. But the one that people are most uncertain about seems to be the stock market. I'm sure you've all heard horror stories about people have lost all of their money by punting on the stock market. And the reality is that that's not so true. When it comes to investing in stocks, you need to know what you're doing because there's a very big difference between investing and gambling. The definition of investing is having a strategy in place, of having confidence in your decisions and being able to invest for the long term, making calculated and objective choices that guide you where you want to go. On the flip side, gambling is speculating. You essentially may as well be going and putting your money into a poker machine because if you are investing in the stock market without a strategy and without confidence, then you're making subjective decisions based on chance. Now, our view is to remove the chance. So when you're investing in the stock market, there's three ways you can go about it. Way number one is to buy direct stocks yourself. When you're investing in direct stocks, you are buying companies like NAB, BHP, Telstra, and you are doing the investment research and you are making a decision based on the future performance and outlook of that company. There is a lot of technical research that goes into understanding the financial performance of that business, the fundamental value, and the future outlook. And if you are not an expert, then I sincerely advocate that you don't pursue this method. If you do not have an understanding and you're just buying a company because you think it looks good, then it is gambling. So unless you are willing to get educated, read, and go through courses and programs to get that education, then there are other options available to you. The second option is managed funds or mutual funds. Now, a managed fund or a mutual fund is a portfolio or a pool of money by investors to a professional manager. And for a fee, you will be paying a professional manager to pick those stocks on your behalf. Now, these people have had a lot of experience in the space. And there is actually two types of managed funds. There is active managed funds and there is passive managed funds. And I'm going to be covering off on both of those. So active managed funds. Active managed funds are a group of portfolio managers who are looking to outperform the market. They are typically looking to pick 20 to 30 stocks in a particular market that they believe are the best in the space and provide the maximum opportunity for growth. Now, an active fund manager typically is going to charge you between 1% and 3% per annum for the privilege of managing your money. Throughout history, it's been proven that 80% of the time, active fund managers underperform their respective benchmark. So you may be paying extra for underperformance. The other option is a passive portfolio, index investing. And index investing is the method of investing without bias. So I'm sure that when you've watched the news, you've probably seen an index like the ASX 300 or the S&P 500 flash across the screen. And these indexes are the average returns of all of the companies in the market. For example, the ASX 300 is the top 300 companies in the Australian Stock Exchange. Now, some of those companies are going to do really well, some of them not so well, some of them average. But the benefit of this is that you're going to get the average performance of all of those 300 companies. Now, typically index funds can charge between about 0.2 to 0.3% per annum. So they're about a fifth of the price of actively managed funds. And as I mentioned before, 80% of the time they outperform their active counterparts. So an index style strategy is something that we use at Aureus for our clients and something that we advocate for many beginner investors, intermediate investors, or even advanced investors to use because it gives them certainty, diversification, and the average of whatever the market does. So if you're interested in getting into the share market, it's about making sure that you've got a strategy. And at Aureus, our wealth coaches aim to help you support yourself to create an investment strategy that's going to allow you to get on the right path for your goals, to be able to create a simple, sustainable and scalable plan to be able to make your money work for you and provide you with the right education so you can be confident in your investment decisions before you dive in feet first. So if you want more help to understand things like the share market, property, business, or anything in between, make sure that you reach out to us or join the Wealth Mentor community. It's a community where we share regular strategies and tactics to support you on the path to financial freedom. And you'll actually get a free copy of my book, Enjoy the Journey, when you join. Look forward to seeing you on the inside. I hope you've enjoyed this video. We'll catch you next time.